for NXT, including a second NXT show. They said, quote, "There could be more NXT content on the way. Fightful has learned that a once pitched NXT product was at least in the planning stages in September before the most recent outbreak. Once pitched as NXT Underground. Well before Raw Underground happened, but it wasn't to be anything like the Raw Underground we see today, outside of having peers watching the show. The idea was floated around last year, but not everyone was on board with it, which was tabled. There was a pilot for the event shot at the Performance Center in the summer of last year, which would have been the setting of the event. We're told it had been a long time project by Ryan Katz, who works there. The latest we've heard is that some unused NXT talent and new Evolve signings were tentatively planned for the show. Again, we are unsure of how the recent COVID outbreaks have affected this. So I must admit, as I was reading it initially, seeing NXT Underground, I went, no, what? No, I don't want Shane McMahon to be shouting at me whilst Bronson Reed decks Timothy Thatcher. Or do I? Maybe I do. But so what they're essentially doing here with a second NXT show, it kind of sounds like a developmental show for NXT. The NXT of NXT. Like the NXTT, maybe? And I guess it's something you can do with that additional talent that you've got from Evolve to kind of build an underground brand for NXT for people to move up to. Yeah, it's a brand within a brand. It's a wheel within a wheel. Just to touch on the NXT and AEW rating score, a good week for both brands. AEW going up to 866. Up from 835. NXT up a nice bit as well. That's a nice number, 732 from 696 last week. So a lift for both brands. NXT closing the gap a little bit, but AEW still continuing to win outright. The important number though is that 18 to 49 demo. And again, we've seen boosts. We've seen Dynamite go from 0.32 to 0.33, and NXT go from 0.18 to 0.19. It's a little boost, but it shows more eyes watching wrestling, and that can never be a bad thing. Bobby Lashley, but not Bobby Lashley. You know that thing that Miro did Bobby Lashley in WWE? The storyline with Bobby Lashley in WWE? Bobby Lashley? I've lost myself now. Miro was on AEW Unrestricted, and he was sharing a bizarre storyline that was pitched to him during his final days in WWE. So remember the Miro, Lashley, Lana love storyline? The YouTube hits loved it, but we weren't so bothered. What a way of using a guy like Rusev, and Lashley to an extent as well, in a storyline like that. Is that not like the equivalent of buying a Rolls Royce just to pop to the shops and back? It kind of feels like it is. But in the interview on AEW Unrestricted, he said that it was pitched to him that, as well as incorporated within this storyline about Rusev being an addict to the snuggling, that it would also come to pass that he suffered erectile dysfunction. This is something they wanted to drop into the storyline on Monday Night Raw, that Rusev was suffering erectile dysfunction. Rusev / Miro went to Vince McMahon and said, my character will not recover if you give my character erectile dysfunction. What a world wrestling is. He said, my character simply won't recover, so I urge you to not. And it was dropped. But the fact that it was... Do you know what? I would say the fact that it was mooted was shocking, but it's not. Like, WWE have done pretty much far worse with less, really. They have, haven't they? This is kind of their thing. So I'm not surprised. I'm glad he's not doing that anymore, though. I'm very glad. Oh, jeez. Anyway, on a positive note, hey, we're catching up today, you and I, aren't we? This afternoon, Love You By Friday is back at twitch.tv/.
Oh boy. Fucking erectile dysfunction. Cool story. Big boy Rusev, not so big. Big boy Rusev, small boy Rusev. Yeah, Hi, so are you here? Okay. So I assume, and this is somewhat me assuming, but it's pretty obvious that it is. This is a picture of people going off to World War II, yes? Up here, in this post. This is a fucking picture of people going off to World War II to fight Hitler. They are deeming them Antifa. Anti-fascist. Hitler is a fascist. Antifa. Yes, it works. In a way, it works. Do you know that an organization called Antifa exists? How much do you know about this organization? It's not a particularly nice organization, I have to say. I read up on them a long time, but let's just say initially you would think the word Antifa would mean good. This is the organization which makes the word Antifa mean bad. It's basically a fucking cult similar to the KKK. It's like it's very like very extreme Antifa. Obviously anti-fascism stands for anti-fascist government. Rather, the organization Antifa stands for not just anti-fascist government, it straight up fucking stands for anti-government. So you see, one of the main things that they're saying about Biden is that he would be Antifa, anti-fascist. He would take away, and it's also something that's being said about the police in America right now, that he would take away power from the government and he would take away power from police. That's a very, simply put, it is a somewhat anti-fascist point of view and thing to do, but it's needed, very much needed in America right now. So the thing that they have to do, the thing that the Biden administration needs to do is they need to say that yes, we are taking power away from these things, but no, we are not fucking Antifa. We are not anti-fascist. That is an entirely different thing. We want nothing to do with it. Antifa is a horrible fucking thing. What this post does is it calls the people who went to war Antifa. It calls the people who went to war against Hitler Antifa. What it further does is it fucking says that the group Antifa is basically going to war. It's like, it's the thing that the Biden administration is just trying not to do. They're trying to both not offend that group, because offending them has implications in and of itself, because that's like very problematic. It's basically a cult. You mess with them, it's like it's better off not to at all even begin to interact with them. That's the best course of action. So what they're trying to do is they're being very careful not to condone Antifa. This is basically doing exactly that. This is fucking condoning Antifa, and it's condoning Antifa to the point where it's calling them soldiers, similar to the soldiers going to war in World War II. And what it's also doing is it's basically admitting the fact that Biden is very much Antifa. Do you get what I mean? Do you get all the things that this post is doing? Or do you know another thing? Fucking Donald Trump knows that. Okay, this was shared by Occupy Democrats. Occupy Democrats is heavily behind this social media platform called Liker. So Donald Trump knows Occupy Democrats exists. Donald Trump fucking slagged off on Occupy Democrats. Donald Trump looks at Occupy Democrats posts. So Donald Trump is a very petty fucking man. He takes every single thing to shit on Joe Biden. So now what is he gonna do? He's gonna take this, he's gonna say, this is them basically admitting Biden is fucking Antifa, and he's gonna shit on Biden off of this. Do you see the bigger picture? It's fucking stupid, but it's very much what is happening here. It's so what is happening here. Is it raining outside? There's no way. Every time I start this game, it's raining outside. This is fucking bullshit. Is it actually raining outside? 1 second. What the fuck? False alarm. No, it is not. Cool story. It is? Wait, it is? Then why can't I see the rain? I guess it was one of those small downpours which lasted half a fucking second. Now where am I going? First of all, I need to go to the inn and I need to fuck with her. I get the idea. Sure, buddy. Suck it. I guess these are going to be my main problem now. Where the fuck am I going? That's unfortunate. Need to go to the inn and I need to go fuck with the grill. Be a hospital transferring off, similar to fucking Skyrim. When does this thing end? When do you end? Am I stuck here? Oh, for fuck's sake, I've got a good thumb. Oh my god. I wonder what happened to the fucking mercenaries who were here. Why did they leave? Everybody is gone. This town is a ghost town now. Cool. There was a grill I could smack, so I probably didn't. So I could probably smack, so I didn't smack. is also unfortunate. Hi.
Geralt, are you all right? I was so worried.
I'm
Sure,
fine.
buddy.
I'll tell you what happened on the way to Vizima. I'm done with this village.
So am I.
I hope I never return. It's unfathomable how many criminals live here.
These are hardly pleasant times, Geralt. The plague, impending wars.
Still, I'm astounded. Do you know how the beast came to be?
No.
They unknowingly created it with their misdeeds. A powerful sorcerer couldn't have matched it. And all they needed was hatred, baseness, and greed.
It sounds like a fairy tale.
Every tale contains a grain of truth. Let's go. Vizima awaits.
Quickly, Geralt. Let's leave this cursed place. The city gates are just up the road.
I'm sleepy. Gates closed until further notice.
No passage.
Quarantine in effect. If you have a letter, find Mickle.
ওদিক ঘুরলাম এত। Epic. Not sure why I didn't loot him, but alright.
Gates closed until further notice. Quarantine Mickle in admits effect. monks and folk with passes.
Vizima lies beyond this gate. I hope we never return here.
Me too. The beast is dead. The salamanders are dead.
And the peasants.
I have a pass. Mickle should let us enter.
Let's go.
There is a quarantine. Apparently there's a bubonic plague going on in this fucking place.
Mickle, I need to enter the city. I have a pass.
I wanted to say I was sorry. I apologize, Witcher.
Apologize to Ilsa, Mickle.
Sergeant, that Witcher's here. The one I told you about. Who do we have here, Mickle? Is this the man we want? Yes, sir, Sergeant, sir. It's that filthy freak, the Witcher. A blasphemer and a counterfeiter, do I guess well? Yes, he asked who's allowed into the city. They came with that letter of safe conduct from the Order. If that's a Knight of the Order, then I'm Princess Ada.
Son of a bitch.
Very cool. Am I gonna fuck Princess Ada? Chapter 2. Cool. Chapter 1 শেষ এত জানো না। Cool story, bro. Wonder how many.
Hey, let me out of here. I'm innocent. Those £5 of fishtech were for personal use. Hey, you, jailer, at least move me. I don't want to be with the politicals. Politics makes you rot. I'm a decent thief. Let me out.
Shut your trap! I'm busy!
Jethro, keep it down. You're looking to kill me?
That thief's bugging me.
Thief, right. And I'm here with the politicals. Scandalous.
I said shut up!
Stop screaming or on my mother's life I'll bloody smash your junky mouth.
Abso-fucking-lutely beautiful.
What's your problem, Whitey? You wanna dance to Viziman? Come on, I wanna see your hands in the air.
Jethro, open the cell.
Ooh, scared? Soft as butter. Come on, Whitey, what you got?
Back off.
What, you wanna fight or not?
Professor, move it. You're free.
How ironic. Our paths cross again. So near and yet so far. Fear not, Witcher. We'll meet again. I assure you.
You're making a mistake. This man's a murderer.
You fail to grasp the basic rules governing this world. You're a genetically modified murderer with no place in modern society. But we'll tend to that problem next time. Farewell.
I can't wait.
Alright.
Tomorrow's my big day.
Why are you here, Elf?
Delighting in the last moments of my life. Or trying to. I hang tomorrow. I have a request. I've always found games pleasant, and Jethro let me keep my dice. If you don't have your own set, we can share mine.
I have no idea how to play this. I genuinely have no idea how to play this. That looks bad. I don't know how poker works, I just don't. 2 pairs, 2 pairs. I lost? But how did I lose? Six, 6, 3, 3, that's good, right? 6, 6, 6. 3 of a kind. Pass. Exit.
Alright, you maggots. The king in his mercy will pardon whoever subdues the cockatrice in the sewers.
Pardon? What about half the kingdom, the princess's hand in marriage?
Clever. Watch what you say, Witcher. Political jokes could get you in trouble.
I'll slay the monster.
Too late. There's another volunteer.
I'm the better candidate.
The creep in the corner claims he'll defeat it bare-fisted.
Which creep?
Yoo-hoo!
That tub of lard? You're kidding.
You want freedom? Fight for it. Whoever wins faces the cockatrice.
Piece of cake.
শালা কত বড় সাহস
I'll defeat you, then thrash that lizard and go free.
Let's do it.
Oh my
I'm about to kill you, you bastard.
Actually, I should show that.
Bastard. You couldn't have beaten me without your spells.
I saved your life. The cockatrice is no joke.
Next time, you'll get beaten.
Hey, this doesn't sound right. I used spells?
This is Arnold, my rat. This is Arnold, my rat. This is Arnold, my rat. Step away. We're honest thieves, not politicals.
We're honest thieves, not political. Sounds about right.
I'm innocent.
Aha! The Shawshank Redemption.
Watch what you say.
The Shawshank Redemption. Words.
Congratulations. You won the right to slay the beast.
I'm almost proud.
Want to slay the beast, or would you rather just stand there?
I need a weapon.
That's funny. We recently confiscated a Witcher's sword.
Where?
Not your business. Jethro, bring that silver sword.
The one we found at Tyler's?
Yes, idiot. That one.
Can I have it?
Get it from Jethro. The rest of your gear's in deposit for afterwards.
Fine.
One more thing. I'll pay extra for the monster's head, provided it's undamaged.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, the sword. And where was it?
Hurry up. I don't have all day.
Yes, we also confiscated a potion. Once you've completed your task, collect your belongings from behind the bars.
I'll ask about it. Then I'll get the professor.
Stupid. The professor just does the wet work. If you want to be effective, you'd strike at his boss. Though I doubt you'd succeed. He's a big player. He has concessions.
Connections, you mean? I'll find him.
First, you gotta survive your meeting with the cockatrice.
Watch my belongings. I'll be back, and I'll want everything returned.
If there's anyone who's going to light their hands on fire, it's gonna be me. Has anyone lit their hands on fire by doing that? I do not know. Harry, someone said. How does he know that the cockatrice is no joke? What makes him so sure the cockatrice is no joke? I'm so confused.
Oh, you're a witcher?
Indeed.
White hair, vertical pupils, signs of mutation?
Skip the medical exam.
Forgive me. I meant no harm. I'm Siegfried, a knight of the Order of the Flaming Rose.
I'm Geralt.
I've heard much praise concerning the combat skills of witchers.
If you don't mind, I have some work to do down here, and I'd like to get it done fast.
A cockatrice, correct? That's why I'm here.
Let's talk.
Yes?
What do you know about cockatrices?
Cockatrices, also known as scoffins, are a kind of ornithosaur. They're twice the size of a large bird. The link between reptiles and birds. They resemble roosters, hence their common name.
Go on.
The cockatrice is frequently mistaken for a basilisk, but they're two separate species. Contrary to common belief, the cockatrice's gaze does not turn people to stone, but one should beware of its beak. The monster's beak is apt to tear its opponent's vital organs out with surgical precision. Often, the victim is slain immediately, especially when taken from behind.
So how would you say the beast can be killed?
You'll need to excel at swordsmanship. Without a silver sword, it'll be more difficult. A cockatrice likes to sneak up from behind and attack.
Anything useful to be taken from the carcass?
Its eyes are quite a versatile component, and precious. Its tail feathers are even more valuable.
Impressive knowledge.
I confess my knowledge of monsters ends with the cockatrice. My late father, Ike of Danel, may he rest in peace, left me an engraving of the beast. There were many more engravings, but they were lost inside a manticore's stomach. Only the cockatrice's image survived.
My sympathies. Did you hunt the manticore too?
No, I wasn't at home at the time. When I returned, I discovered my father, despite his infirmity, had decided to fight the manticore. He asked to be tied to a horse, and with a prayer, he charged the beast. As you can surmise, he met a tragic end.
Oh my God.
When I reached the site of their struggle, the monster was in horrible pain, seconds from dying. When it could not dislodge my father from his armor, it nearly swallowed the old man whole. Later, they would say the sacred fire in Ike's soul burnt the monster's heart.
A heroic death.
May he rest in peace.
Think you can kill the cockatrice?
The sacred flame will guide me.
What prompted you to enter the sewers after a beast?
It threatens Vizima. The Order's been fighting beasts for a while, rather effectively, too.
Wait, that's Witcher's work.
You Witchers are relics and few in number. You're no competition. The Order demands no payment for protecting humans.
I suppose fairies funded your armor and castles.
I've no desire to argue. We're both here. There's no reason to await the other's turn, especially while there are drowners here too. Let's join forces instead. I long to see your combat skills, and I assure you, my sword is at your disposal.
My monitor is fucked. Okay. Oh my. This is cancer. Fuck me. I have successfully fixed it. In case you're watching the stream, is the stream still working? Does the stream work? BRB, let me go get some. Let me go tell my mother to make me some tea.
Agreed. Let's go.
You lead. Virtue prevails.
What do places of power do? Why does this wiki not work? And I'm back.
Get...
Behind you.
Can't I loot it?
The cockatrice is dead. Now, where was the exit?
I don't think I can go back the way I came.
Come, I lead you to the exit. Take the cockatrice's head. Vincent pays well for trophies.
Very well, though it reeks.
Make haste.
Is he gonna kill me?
That door leads out of the sewers. So, this is where we part. But...
Quiet. I hear footsteps.
Odd. Few would dare venture here.
Take that!
You dare challenge the salamander!
This sword isn't very good against humans.
Friends of yours?
You could say so. The thugs with the salamander sign have been bothering me for a while.
Who knew you'd be in the sewers?
The captain of the guard, the loon from the jail, and the prisoners. I fought the cockatrice for my freedom.
A limited number of suspects. You'll likely solve the mystery when you find the leader of those bandits. I have a friend in Vizima, a detective. See him for help.
Where are you headed?
I have things to attend to at my quarters. Then I'll venture out in search of beasts, as the world is still filled with them.
You did well, Siegfried. Glad we met. I need to recover my things.
Make sure you get everything. Jethro is known to have sticky fingers.
Let's get out of here.
Here's the key for the passage to town. A few days ago, I locked the door to keep the cockatrice in.
Thanks. I'd rather not go back the way I came.
We might meet again if ever you visit the sewers. At times I venture down here in search of monsters.
Ah, your sacred mission of protecting humankind?
Your sarcasm is unnecessary. We're on the same side, Witcher. You'll realize this one day.
Farewell, and thanks.
If you ever need me, I'll be at my quarters in Vizima.
Have I gotten myself a follower? Wait, what? Where am I going then? Aha! Aha! It's too dark. Me no see.
Vizima's temple quarter. Whores, murderers, beggars. Salamandra's base must be near.
Around that corner, something moved. Likely monsters again.
Interesting. The private eye Siegfried mentioned could be helpful. Have to start somewhere.
Siegfried. Siegfried.
St. Lebioda's hospital for victims of the Catriona plague. Only 2 stages after this. Old Vizima and hell. Damn, I'm gloomy.
No passage.
I'm going inside.
Diseased patients inside. I'll not have you spreading the pestilence.
Farewell.
Not sure why I'm going inside, so sure. Up somewhere else to be.
Honest folk sleep at night. What are you doing on the streets? Honest folk sleep at night. What are you doing on the streets?
You're free, but you still need to observe the quarantine.
Meaning?
Don't leave the temple quarter.
You must be kidding.
We keep a close eye on you, Witchers.
Didn't I hear you say that everyone's equal?
What is it, Witcher?
I can prove I killed the cockatrice.
Impressive. That's 400 Oren's reward. Well deserved.
How's the Salamandra investigation going?
Patience, Witcher. All will be explained tonight.
Any way I can help?
Stay clear of the warehouses and the slums. It's a sensitive case that doesn't require your sword. Just yet.
The warehouses. You don't intend to go there alone?
It's a secret operation. How do you expect me to go? With an assault team and full plate armor and a bugler? Relax. I'm no rookie. And I got a few things up my sleeve.
No doubt.
Meaning? No matter. Have a good time today. Enjoy your freedom. And maybe tomorrow I'll serve you Jabber's balls on a platter.
Do you handle monsters too?
I'd rather not waste my men on that. I pay anyone who kills a monster. Just bring proof.
What pays best?
Right now, my budget includes reward money for the cockatrice in the sewers, and for some bloodthirsty plant that kills people in the swamp. What is it, Witcher?
See ya.
You killed the cockatrice. On behalf of King Faltest, I grant you an official pardon.
Finally, this absurdity is over.
Take your belongings from the trunk before I sell them. And remember the reward on the cockatrice's head. Vincent gets very excited about trophies. I can finally relax. I'll inspect what we've confiscated here. Good quality gear. Damn, it's strong.
What's strong?
None of your business.
I just... Why was the professor released from prison?
He has powerful friends. Let that be a warning. Don't annoy those more powerful than you.
I should be like the city guards. Release criminals whenever someone shakes a coin pouch.
Hey, you're still under observation. Besides, someone bailed him out. Completely legal.
Who was this benefactor?
No idea. Money was transferred from Vivaldi's Dwarven Bank. Impossible to trace. Drop it. I could get into trouble talking like this.
I have questions.
Ask.
If Foltest put a reward on the professor's head, he must detest Salamandra.
It's not royal gold. privately funded.
Interesting.
There's also payments for salamander badges taken from dead bandits.
Who is this philanthropist?
I can't tell you, but the sponsor's representative spends his evenings at the tavern.
I'll check it out. Got a cold?
You're pretty green.
Not so green I don't know the best way to take Fistek. Fold back your skin and rub.
Where?
Where you can fold back your skin, Jethro.
What the
If you
fuck?
buy Fizztech from Coleman at the Hairy Bear, don't say I sent you.
See ya.
Makes sense. Very cool. Now.
Okay.
I need to do something.
Motherfucker. I understand.
Don't venture into the non-humans district. Those disgusting midgets will rob you. Don't venture into the non-humans district. Those disgusting midgets will rob you.
I shall go get a cigarette.
I fucking forgot to mute myself. Amazing. I shall do the 3 things at the same time. Chips, forot and tea. Amazing stuff. I'm gonna bring a chamuch to eat the chips with, and I shall not explain why. I've never eaten chips with a spoon, I have to say. This is a new experience for me. She just to get on the spoon. Hi. This was a mistake. This was such a mistake, especially these chips. আর কিছু না, মিস্টার টুইস্ট খাইতে হইলো চামচ দিয়া। What am I doing first? The fuck you mean? I'm not gonna eat this with a spoon. Fuck this shit. Oh Marathon.
No way
Kota
to
boro
drink in
sahos.
this town.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the guy who asked me why I stare. That would be very aggressive. Cool. Where am I going? How am I going? What the fuck is he doing down there? What the fuck, dude?
You look able with a sword.
What is it?
I hid family valuables just before the war. And now...
You want to hire a stranger to retrieve them? You're kidding, right?
I know you well enough. I saw your sword during the war, death marching alongside them.
What's the deal?
Keep it all, as long as you return the family ring to me.
Why is this ring so precious?
With that ring, I'll come into my inheritance.
Tell me more, but know that I don't kill humans.
Don't jump to conclusions. Undead linger near my belongings. All I want is the return of my ring.
Fine. And I keep everything but the family ring?
Yes, all yours in return for the ring. This key will open the gate in the sewers.
Where exactly will I find this treasure?
Enter the sewers and look for a gate. Beyond is the crypt where I hid the chest.
And where will I find you when I return?
I'll wait here every morning.
I understand. Hi. I'm not appreciating this smoke right now. This is unfortunate. Hi.
I don't know where this racism originates. My friend Helder is a dwarf, and she's nothing like what's said of non-humans.
You have tits hanging out, lady. I don't trust you.
Corruption abounds. Where have law and justice gone?
What is this man? Cool.
Time to pray.
Sure, buddy. All right. What is the detective man's? Hello.
Well, well, well. What do we have
Okay, sure, buddy.
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
A warrior like no other. Your legend precedes you. How can I help?
I'm looking for some information. Is this where I'll find it?
Good question. I used to work for the lawyers Codringer and Fenn. Satisfied?
The names mean nothing to me, but I'll assume that's a recommendation.
As a professional, you understand information has its price.
I'll pay.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
What's it like being a private eye?
Lousy work in a town full of dirt and conspiracies. I spend most of my time spying on nobles and rich burghers who cheat on their wives. You can't imagine what people are capable of.
I don't think I care to imagine.
I recently followed Morton, commander of Foltest's palace guards. Heard of him?
I don't think so.
I saw him in the stables with 2 young pages. You wouldn't believe.
I've heard enough.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
I'm interested in the people who wear salamander pins.
Just so happens I know a thing or two. Before I go on, I wouldn't mind knowing what your interest in the case is.
Azar Javed. Name mean anything to you?
I've heard it. Why are you looking for Javed?
Let's just say my boots do a rendezvous with his ass.
Usually I
Very funny.
charge for information, but I'll give you this bit for free. I've been working on that case for a while.
Personal matter or a commission?
I'll risk trusting you. Let me tell you a story. A happy couple once lived in Vizima, ordinary as fish in a pond, with a 10-year-old boy. One day the father returned home and was puzzled not to be greeted by his son, his dog, or the smell of dinner on the stove. He suspected nothing until he found the dog dead, shot in the muzzle with a heavy crossbow. He wasn't even sure it was his dog, but then he found his wife pinned to the kitchen door with a spear. He searched the house in vain for his son. The culprits hadn't left a trace. To make a long story short, Vincent Mice had to close the case. No witnesses, no evidence. Except 6 months later, a monster's corpse turned up in a trash heap. Eyes like festering wounds, pale, rough skin, unnaturally muscular body. Everyone had forgotten the murder and disappearance. Almost everyone. See, the missing boy had one characteristic feature, a sixth toe. Only the parents knew about it. Always had trouble finding shoes for the kid. And the dead monster had an identical sixth toe. The father has devoted his life to tracking down the murderers.
I hope he finds them.
Back to reality. This is what I've managed to learn. Azar Javed, a Zerrikanian sorcerer, leads Salamandra. He's more dangerous than a pit of Kikimors, but unfortunately out of my reach. With his contacts and resources, he's got almost free reign in the city.
I got a taste of his abilities. Anything else?
I suspect Salamandra has built a large-scale operation, with gold simply greasing the wheels of their political ambitions. They're conducting genetic experiments, dangerous ones. Regular thugs wouldn't have the knowledge or means.
Who's working for Javed? Any guesses?
The captain of the guard who dropped that investigation disappears nights. Maybe you can squeeze some information out of him.
Is that all?
We might have one more lead. The city guards detained someone who could provide information.
The guards at the city jail?
Yeah. Find a way to question that prisoner. In the meantime, learn what you can from the guards.
Count on it. People open up to me all the time.
His information could be priceless. Good luck.
Know anything more about the Salamander prisoner?
He may be one of the leaders, though in this town the guards capture pawns while the big fish swim free. We'll know for certain once you question him.
We'll see.
Just one thing. I think you're being followed.
Any suggestions?
Wait here a while. Make them nervous.
Surprise those who want to surprise you. I'll leave at midnight.
Stop it! I need to go. Stop with the things. Wait a second. Let me escape out of this fuck-up.
Is taking his time.
He must have left a different way. No matter.
Seems true. I assume the trap is set?
Indeed. Tend to your tasks in the trade quarter.
I'll leave the matter to our best agent.
Die, shit-eater!
No, stop it. There you go. Why do my conversations with my mother sound like a witcher? Sound like the Witcher all of a sudden? What happened? I had to go for a second because my mother was calling me. She needed help with something. How am I meant to kill you with this shit?
No way! Don't touch me! I'm just a simple poor man. I'm just a simple poor man. You're dead. No way!
So doing particularly good against you, lad. I'm fucking dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. God blizzard. Yeah, I'm dead. I have nothing to help me not die. Aha. Easy solution. Ha. Oi, kill the others too, you fuck. Aha. Spike them, bitch. Spike them. No. Wait, no. So, let's talk about this. Spike them, my brother. Spike them. I don't think I can survive a shot from this spot. Aha. Thanks. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thanks for the help. Fuck is this? A strong drug. Nice. Oh my god.
You dare challenge the Salamandra?
That big jack shit. Do you know how good I am with this sword, huh? Do you know how good I am, huh? I can't teabag people here, this is sadness. Can't loot him for some reason. Cool. I have successfully failed to take the things that I have been gotten taken from me. How do I do this? Where's the jail again? Warehouse, heritage. Cool. You see, all your problems don't necessarily need to be solved with violence. You can solve a lot of your problems just by leading them to the guards. Now, how the fuck do I get my shit back? কিছু তো কইলো না দেখলো খালি আমারে alright but like I don't have my stuff. I forgot to take my stuff and now I don't know how to take it. My potions and shit. What is this? This is bullying. Dungeon. And you have to watch BL. Danny Crane said that exact thing. Said what? I'm really not interested in
I have questions.
Ask.
Know anything about this salamander prisoner?
Why would I tell you? The captain would kill me.
Maybe I
What
can
did he
persuade
say?
you.
Powder would help.
See ya.
I have powder, ha 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 ha. But where's my stuff? My dude, you have to give me my things. My dude. Aha! Fuck off with that shit. Everyone should carry guns. Ask him if he has a cold or not. Be a decent human. Take the contract. Pays well. The scroll basically. No, the problem with that scroll is there's literally no way for me to do that anymore. That's the Drowner contract. The Drowner contract was a contract offered by the Reverend. As you may or may not have noticed, the Reverend does not seem to be still alive. I have done some things to him which can't be taken back, you know. Now, what did he say? Everyone should carry guns. I have no idea when I said that. Or I said all problems don't need to be solved by violence. You can just take them to the guards and let them do the thing. But that's not me saying everyone should carry guns. I don't believe everyone should carry guns. I kinda do believe everyone should carry guns, but that's besides the point. Not similar to fucking US, everyone should carry guns. That's an entirely different perspective. If everybody carried guns in our country, all problems should be solved by violence. This is not what I said. That's not what I said. This is not what I said. I repeat, this is not what I said. I said all problems don't need to be solved by violence. You can just take them to someone else and they can solve it by violence. That's what I said. You don't need to get your hands dirty for all problems. I basically said that. This is fine. I could someday watch Boy Love. You know, when my other friend was suggesting this, he said a very similar thing. Watch BL, and a very similar conversation happened. BL, Boy Love. So, hi, would you like some snow? Where is the snow that I had? I got snow. Where did the snow go? There she is.
I never turn down good phys tech.
Who did you confiscate the Witcher's sword from?
Tala, the fence. Has to earn his living somehow. Before we let the professor out, Tala and Vincent were chatting in the courtyard.
Before I went down the sewers. Somehow I sense it was no coincidence. Where do I find Thaler?
I'll mark the place on the map, but don't kill him. We have a deal with him.
Tell me about that Salamandra prisoner.
But... I hardly know anything.
Where is he?
They took him to Lebioda Hospital.
Thanks. You should drop that habit.
Maybe, but not today.
Ha!
See ya.
Oh, I feel I could single-handedly stop a cavalry charge.
I'm sure you could. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna save the game. And I'm gonna exit to main menu. You know, this exact conversation happened a long time ago. You are aware of this, yes? This exact fucking conversation happened a long time ago about Boston Legal. Boy love, I mean. I decided, not now, which I'm deciding right now as well. I decided not now back then because I was watching Peaky Blinders, I believe, back then, and right now I'm watching two different things, Seinfeld and Person of Interest. So yeah, not a good idea. I shall go watch things now and I shall start streaming again later because that smoke ruined my mood. It was not a good smoke. It was not a fucking good smoke. I hated that smoke, but I still kept going because I lighted the cigarette. I hate myself for it.